Alright, YouTube, I'm going to teach y'all how to put some Rain-X de-icer in your car, alright? Like and subscribe to the video, let's go. Get my tire changed. I'm always going through something. Now I need some gas, but first I had to get a little cash from the cash machine. Get it? Cash machine, a cash wife, Myron Gaines, remember that? Forgot to get the gas. First I gotta throw away some trash. Tack the snacks. Y'all know how we do. Let that fill up real quick. Gonna pop the hood real slick. Then I'm gonna put in some of this. What I'm gonna do is find it where it says ch-ch. That's a washer fluid. Don't put it nowhere else. That's what you don't want to do. Open that up. Bam. This allegedly for educational purposes only. I'm not a car channel, so you might want to watch a car channel. I do fitness, all right? I'll go to the gym after this, as a matter of fact. Make sure you close that back tightly, because if not, any oil or liquid is not closed tightly is gonna spurt all over the place. I remember a long time ago, I had a car and I got an oil change and the people had got mad at me. So they purposely left the cap off. It's oil all over, not this car, but another car I had. All right, y'all, before I show y'all the main course of my workout, which was my bench press, I'm gonna show y'all the finishers. In powerlifting, they call it the accessories. So basically bodybuilding style workouts or muscle building hypertrophy style. So I'm doing tricep push downs. All right. So a lot of people going to say, oh, you should do this form and this and that and third. Da, da, da. It'd be like little young people who believe in science-based lifting and science-based fitness. I do math-based, all right? Type in math-based, all right? I invented it. So also, I'm just showing y'all my pull-ups. I'm not doing a max set. I'm just showing y'all that I was doing pull-ups, all right? And the rest of my finishers I did without filming. I did it off camera so I could use my music, all right? Because I use my phone for my music and for filming. So started off with the bench press. This is what I started off with, just 45 pounds on the bar. This is a warm-up. A lot of people see the beginning of the video and they be, all you can do is, and they don't even finish the video, all right? So this one dude the other day on my comments was like, you did 250 for 4 reps, that ain't that hard, and you only did 275 for 2 reps. That's after doing 1,000,000 reps of everything else before. So I was fatigued, all right? If I was doing a 1 rep max, I wouldn't do as many reps on the way up. So when you see the heaviest that I lift, that's not the heaviest that I can lift. There's a difference between training your strength and testing your strength. Training your strength and testing your strength, if you're always going for a PR, if you're always trying to max out, you're holding yourself back. So it's called programming, all right? So I did a 45 on each side of a 45-pound bar, 45 times 3, the bar, the plate, and the plate, right? That's 135 pounds, still warming up. I usually do higher reps on the way up, and of course, I'm forced to do lower reps when I get heavier, right? And another thing about it is, I'm not a roid head. I'm a natty, an actual natty, not a fake natty. So if you're used to seeing people do 1,000,000 pounds on the bench press, either they're a fake natty or they're a world-class power lifter, all right? Which I am neither. But in the gym, in the commercial gym, natural-wise, I'm the king of the natties. And 2 different reasons. Pound for pound strength. I'm going to show y'all my weight in a minute when I get up to how much I weigh, right? So I did 135 and I threw 50 more pounds on there, 25 on each side. That's 50 pounds. It's just simple math, right? That's 185 pounds. And in the gym, I weigh 186. That's with clothes on, lightweight clothes, holding the phone. Then ate today, then had hydration, something to drink, Gatorade, water, and everything else. So I weigh actually a couple pounds more than what I actually weigh. I probably weigh like 178, 179, right? So this is a little bit above my actual weight. If you see my headphones, they fell under my head. A lot of people, why you failing? Why you didn't do the rep? Because, man, I got up and I was about to, and I was like, nah, let me start over. That throwing my headphones behind my head distracted me. People that don't lift don't understand distractions. Distractions it takes away everything, all right? So I'm not doing a maximum amount of reps. I do have a body weight bench press challenge. If you type in body weight bench press challenge, type in Rep and Time Fitness body weight bench press challenge, and you see me repping my body weight for like 20 something reps. So I can probably on a good day get at least 20 reps with this, but I'm gonna get like, I don't even know, give or take 10. I'm not gonna count it because why am I cutting my reps in half of what I can actually do? Because I'm going heavier. I'm going about 100 pounds heavier than this, right? Not right off back, all right? So I did 225, and I'm doing a good amount of reps with that. 225 pounds is the universal talk to me weight. It doesn't matter if you could do it for 1 rep. It doesn't matter if you could do it for 1,000,000 reps or anything in between. It doesn't matter if it's your first time trying it or whatever. Any amount of weight that you're doing and you're doing seriously, you need to be focused and serious about your weight and not focused on anybody else or focused on any conversations. That's why I go to the gym after hours. Now, in the daytime, I probably wouldn't even be doing free weights. And if I am, I'll probably be over there deadlifting so I can yell and scream and just get people away from me. I wouldn't bench. I don't like benching in the daytime, all right? Because people will try to shake your hand while you're benching. They will grab the weight and act like they need to spot you, and you didn't even ask them for a spot. Like, nah, dog, I don't do none of that, dude. So I did 245, and I'm kind of feeling fatigued or whatever. And a lot of times I gain strength. It's backwards. I gain strength when I'm on a cut, and that's crazy. Why? Because, I mean, I just got more energy when I weigh a little bit less. Not when I'm shredded, but just when I weigh a little bit less than I weigh right now. I'm like 180, give or take, right? When I get to like 175, you're going to see me be able to do more reps with this, which is crazy. I get it. But I'm just saying, I'm winded after them couple reps, right? So I did like, what, 6 reps? I don't know if that was 5 or 6 reps. But I could probably do like 10 reps. If I go from the bar to a plate on each side, 135 to 185, then skip 225 and go straight to 245, I got probably like 5 or 6 more reps than that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm just telling you strategy. But at the same time, people, why don't you do that then? Because I do that sometimes and sometimes I don't. Sometimes you need to train with more reps and sometimes you need to train with more weight. So I put 275 on the bar. And fun fact, I've done 3 reps with this. I'm going to do 2 reps right now. Spoiler alert. But the day I did 3 reps, I could have did 4. But it was just like I had a different energy that day. Sometimes you're going to have more energy. Sometimes you're going to have less. Sometimes you're going to weigh a pound or more, give or take. Water weight fluctuates, how many calories, how much rest you done had, how recent your last bench press session was. There's a lot of factors, all right? And that's not complaining, that's explaining, all right? So I was going to take off 90 pounds and then finish off with just my body weight, but I decided not to do it, and I just did my finishers, the ones that I just showed y'all. So that was my body weight. I was going